Welcome back everyone to Welstopia, and today we are beginning in our tunnel here to add another spruce to our spruce counter because the last episode was out of sync by a few seconds, and I think that getting all that sound wrong and not finding out until it was too late is definitely worth one for the spruce counter. So now let's head back to the lighthouse where we are going to try to finish up this road. I made a little check of the topography in the area, and I noticed that there are a couple of hills on the way in that direction. Where did that come from? There is... Yeah. Alright, there are obviously some zombies around here. Alright, but anyway, the topography isn't suited, I think, for taking a branch off here and heading towards Farmingdale, so I'll probably find another way in which to get there. Where is that coming from? Well, I think I found a plentiful supply of zombies in here somewhere, so I'm going to go zombie hunting for a moment and see what's going on. By the look of this, if I'm going to get this from here to here, the only thing there is to do is to take down this hill. I wonder if I really want to do that, or if I'm going to come up with some other plan for handling this. Well, what would I do in order to get this? Because right now this thing comes down here, and if one of the things that's coming through here are going to be the wagons of wood, then yeah, this is a bit steep for that. I mean, that's the entire reason for having this so shallow. I may have to think again on how I'm handling the situation. Perhaps this can be a tourist entrance, so therefore I could come up with a less wagon friendly way of here, maybe stairs or something like that to come up with that, and that we can have the wagon entrance as this, so the wagons can come in here. If a wagon's coming through here, then it'll probably have an entrance through here, and then it could start the ramp 3 levels earlier than I originally had planned. It's an idea. I'm going to have to think on that. So therefore, since I can't decide what to do with the bottom area, what I'm going to do next is to head back on top and see what we can do at the top. Up on top, we need to start on our octagon, which is the next segment of the lighthouse. I figure the octagon is obviously going to be octagon shape. And my plan on handling that is like this. Since we aren't going to get properly sloped sides, unfortunately, that is not on the docket. Oh, yeah, like this. Good. And I have to going to be able to do this all the way up. Now, the octagon section is going to be half as tall as the square section was. Oops. Alright, so the idea is this. Notice that all of the octagon then is on top of parts of the circle that we had before. So this is going to be our secondary, and the circle is then going to act as a base. So I may have to do some work by filling in extra stone down in the lower areas in an effort to make it look like that we have a thick supports, and the thick supports then are supporting what's above it, and of course the circle overall is supporting our octagon, and then the octagon then is going to be supporting the final circle. Now how I'm going to arrange that, I'm not sure, but that's the idea that we're going to have on there. Okay, let's get this up here. So you get the idea of what's going on there. So that's the plan, and the question is though, how does the ramp go up when we're doing that? Because, well, this is the lower observation deck that we have over here. We are going, of course, going to be needing an upper observation deck. Okay, let's get a couple of these out. We'll be needing an upper observation deck, and of course we still have to get the wagons up to the top, because this isn't where the fire is. The fire is going to be 32 more blocks up from here, and the wagon is going to have to somehow get there. So I'm going to have a way of doing that. And let's see, which side is this? This is right. Okay, this is for my Elytra launch station. I'm hoping that if I have too poor of an aim, I mean, if the Elytra doesn't go off, maybe I could hit the water. Maybe pigs will fly too. So let's say we get our wagon coming up here. You can then turn around here. Actually, yeah, this is the best side then. The wagon can come right in here, into here. And I'm hoping then that we can be able to make an inner ramp in here. So the idea then is that we'll have a ramp here that's then going to go on the inside, and that's going to wind its way up, and when it gets near the top to the circular area, then they could have some means there of bringing the wood up into the lamp itself. Well, that's the plan, at least. I decided to take a little break as I ponder on what I want to do there and look at a few things near town. I've heard that there are a few new builds around here, and I wanted to have a chance to take a look at them. Unfortunately, it's trying to figure out where these new builds are located. I don't think I remember seeing this before, but I don't think that's much of anything. So let's see what this is. Looks like a stable of some sort. Okay, that wasn't what I was looking for. Alright, here it is. I think I'm getting into the sector now. Because that looks a little interesting. And this is a road. Let's see if this is a road. Yeah, this is a road. Going off that way, coming off in this direction. I don't think it's quite finished yet, because or did I just miss the ending to it? So let's see what this is. Yeah, this ends right here. Another skelly horse up there. Alright, but what we have here is something with a dome. I'm trying to think, is this the Capitol building or is this something else? Oops, ouch. Let's see how this looks. Well, alright. Let's see if we can find an entrance to it to see what it looks like inside. There's a jungle here. Might be a nice place for me to harvest some jungle wood, because I don't have a good source of jungle wood at the moment, and maybe if I can get some saplings I can start amending that. And there we have a statue of Wells Knight. Looks like a slightly derpy statue of Wells Knight, or maybe it's the angle I'm looking at it from. Alright, let's see. Ah, here we go. We'll get a closer look at that later. This might be our capital, because this looks like maybe a set of... Actually, I don't know whether he's trying to fill this in to make this a floor, or if he's trying to take these out in order to turn this into a group of benches so that someone could be addressing the assembly or something like that. Interesting question. Well, we do have this up here. A stairway to, well, whatever. A stairway to dizziness, that's what it is. Oh, wait. Is this all here just to be some elaborate course farm? Oh boy. Well, of course, maybe it's... Right. Okay, so this looks like a course farm. Whether that's just on top of it being capital, or if that's the main thing and down here is for nothing, I don't know. But that answers that little bit of curiosity. So therefore, let's head back outside and see what else is in this area. Oh yes, this is the exit right here, because it went up and down for whatever reason. Is this alcove useful for anything, or... Don't know. Don't know what it's being used for. Alright, let's get back in here. Let's get back down in here. So this looks like some sort of civic area. Alright, so here's Wells Knight holding up the world to represent, I guess, Welstopia, or everyone else calls it New Welsington, even though I just prefer to use that as the name of the town. Station 1 subway. Alright. And what does this say? First responder station number 1. Ah! Alright, that's for people who handle emergencies. And down here is the subway station, based on the sign. Okay. And then this maybe goes back to the market? Well then, if that goes back to the market, then could be that they're planning to build a subway area there, but they haven't quite gotten around to it yet. Plot available, contact Night 13. Okay. So this, what's City Hall? Department of Land Grants and City Development, City of New Welsington. Right, and let's see. Capital District, New Welsington. Okay. Department of... Alright, and here is the map of our little region here. We've got the marketing district up here. Here's our residential district. Here's my little lighthouse right there. There's the tower across from my lighthouse. And there's Night 13's ship. Okay, and yeah, City of New Welsington. But where on the map is the government district? Since we're in it right now, you would think it would be on the map. Alright. Oh my goodness gracious, I just noticed how hungry I am. Alright, that'll take care of that little problem. See, there's a statue. Is there anything? Yeah, that must be... Yes, this must be the Capitol building. Very well. It's just so happens that it's doubling as a chorus plant building site also. Alright, anything else in here yet, or is there just still much more to do in progress? What else is this? This is probably another one. Oops. Mazatec Super Secret Community Build. So, super secret and community build. That just sounds like a very strange juxtaposition, but you get all sorts of strange juxtapositions. Oh boy. Well, I better find a bed somewhere because it looks like I forgot to bring one with me. I couldn't find a bed, so I logged off, and as soon as I logged back in and came outside, yeah, that. Right. Now, there is one more thing I want to see, and that's a little bit off, somewhere off in a different direction from the market district in this. So, let's head over to there. And I think I found it. You have a little bit of a billboard here. And you see there are all sorts of faces on it. So, let us head out. I think the main side is the other way. So let's get to the other side of the billboard. Oops, oops, oops. Let's see what we can get up the desert. Oh, okay, there's my lighthouse. At least now I know where I'm at. I know, like, I have only one lighthouse. Alright, here we go. And Market District. And there it is. There is a cloud going through it. Oh, you really know how to spoil an effect. Anyway, it's a billboard with various faces from members of the server and showing 110K, which at the time this was built was the number of subscribers that Welsnight had. Now it's closer to 130, so I suppose someone will have to update that at some point. And I think this is a good place to stop for today. Next time we will have a decision then what we're going to do with that road, and or we will have an idea of what we're going to do with our octagon and building it up and the ramp on all this. So whichever one I have an idea for is the one we'll work on in our next episode of Piney Plays Minecraft Welstopia.